thank you so much. That was great. It was a quick, so we're all on the same page, right, of the background on Puerto Rican experience here. First of all, the Historical Society of Pennsylvania is thrilled to be able to have developed this relationship with Taller over the last few years, and we're really excited about this project and even projects in the future yet to come. Many of you may not even realize, but the Historical Society of Pennsylvania has a lot of archival material about the history of these neighborhoods. And one of the ways that we want to get the word out is through working with groups like Taller and their constituents to know, hey, come see us down in Center City. We've got these materials that may be of a lot of interest to you. Carmen already told you a little bit about this grant that we have, where we've been working to have a group of people from both Taller and HSP work together to learn about the history of the Puerto Rican neighborhoods and to think about what might be ways, what kinds of programs might be done that would be of interest to people just like them, people like you, to come to learn more about it, this being one of those programs. But the big thing the group decided they wanted to do was to create a website so that the history that's been gathered and learned can be preserved in a way that many people can come back to time and again to see. And in addition, our hope is to use it as a springboard for developing curriculum. So students in the Philadelphia schools, or with the web, schools anywhere, can learn about this community here. So today, our thought was to have a program where we'd share a little bit of information with you, but more importantly for us is we want to get information back from you. We want your help in developing this website so that it really has your voices in it, your experiences in it, and at the same time has material that you think is of interest. So we've set up the rest of the program to be kind of very informal menu that you can go around and take part in different activities, and they're listed on the handout that we handed you when we came in. I want to just briefly tell you what they are so it makes a little more sense perhaps. Ariel mentioned and Carmen mentioned a timeline being a central feature of this website. Well, this timeline could go on and on and on and on, far more than anyone would want to actually spend time with it. So we're trying to figure out what are the most important things in this story, which Ariel encapsulated for us, which are the most important things that have to do with neighborhood formation? What would you find most interesting to learn more about? How important are those to telling this story? So once we break from this point, in the back of the room, there are going to be some surveys where we'll ask you to go through and rank things that could be in the timeline, but you can tell us, should they be, shouldn't they be? In addition, Carmen mentioned that there were some particular holdings here and some at HSP as well that the group was really interested in exploring further. One of those are prints and photographs that are held in the collection here. And we were talking about how back when Taller had its 25th anniversary, there had been an exhibition of these, and the community was invited in to comment on them. Well, we kind of want to do that in a micro sense again. And so some of that artwork has been put up in the hallway out here, and we ask you to look at it, and then some of our group's going to be there to ask you questions about what does it mean to you? Is it relevant to the history of neighborhoods? Is it relevant to your life? And we'd love to capture your responses on video. As I said, we want your voices as part of the website. And so all these camera people you see here will be out there as well to do that. And then finally, basic to all of this is just what is a neighborhood? We spent a meeting talking about this. You know, they're kind of easy definitions, but then as you think about it more, it becomes much more complicated. So what do you think a neighborhood is? What makes a neighborhood? We're going to ask you to go into the room right behind here, room 115, and again, give your answers on video for us so that we can have captured what all of you think a neighborhood is. Now with these materials that I've talked about, everything can be in English or Spanish. We do have for the video release forms so that you can feel, we can feel comfortable really, that that what you have said could go onto a website. Unfortunately, those are just in English, but we've got people here who can translate them for you if you need to get through all the rigmarole of reading them. And then always, it's good to have food and conversation, right? And out in the lobby, there's some food. And Ariel's going to be out there, so if you have questions, we didn't kind of do questions and answers right now, and you may have questions or things you want to talk to him about and from his presentation, and he'll be out there for that. Yes?
But there's quite a few of the so-called audience embedded representatives here that have been involved in this project for a year and a half. I'd like for them to stand up because people can have questions and feel free to talk to them.
Yeah, we do. They've been the most dedicated, loyal group. Come meetings month after month, give up Saturday mornings, so it's been great. You didn't stand up, Randy. I see you back there. So anyway, that's the overview for the rest of the afternoon, is to go around the survey, the art, the question, the food. Do you have any questions about what's happening at this point? We really, really would like your help building this website. And then, of course, we really want you to use it. And I'll let you know now that we have given ourselves a deadline. It's going to launch on June 26th. And we're going to have a program. It's a Wednesday evening. We're going to have a program at the Historical Society to launch it. More food, music. We're going to have a good time to celebrate. And we're actually talking about also getting a bus to run from here down there. So those of you who live in this neighborhood can park here where it's free versus, unfortunately, down by us, and come on down. So you'll get more information about that, but spread the word about this project, doing this for the community of Philadelphia. And thank you very much.